All right, so we're going to start. You can come down into a cross-legged position. You can have a block. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say again, but as usual, you'll need 2 blocks and a strap. You girls have it?
Yes.
Okay, so if you don't have that, you might want to just go get one. And then you can come sit on your block or on a cushion, cross your legs, take away here the skin from under your bum and sit straight. Sorry?
Someone wants you to get the block.
Okay, we'll wait for them to get the block. And then just come put your hands onto your knees, close your eyes. And from here, just start breathing in and breathing out throughout the nose. Lengthen through your neck. Let's come ground ourselves here to the mat, to the present moment. And just continue breathing. And start relaxing your eyes. Just visualize your eyes just completely dropping into relaxation. Keep breathing in from the low belly, having the breath go all the way up into the heart, into the shoulders, shoulders back onto your back. Your jaw is relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out with the breath going down the back of your body, all the way down to the lower belly again. And then inhaling, going all the way up. And just follow your breath like this, inhaling in and out, coming back to the present moment. Coming into your body. How is your body feeling right now? Just coming into this bubble that is your yoga practice and leaving everything that came before just go out of your mind for this hour, and everything in the future as well. You're just in your little yoga bubble, in your feel-good place, and relax here, relax into it. And keep relaxing a bit more your shoulders. Push into your bum a bit more to lengthen throughout the spinal column, all the way up through the neck. Take your chin in slightly, and then lengthen your neck here. Try to relax your face again. So I hope everybody's doing good today, and in this practice today we're going to connect with our power center and a bit more with our core in a soft way. And so while you keep breathing with your eyes closed, just relax. Just start thinking about your power center, which is in your solar plexus here, your third chakra, where your power comes from. Your core. Start connecting already with those muscles here, in your abdominals. Just slightly when you inhale, just slightly pulling in the navel, connecting to that point. And I think in the moments that we're living right now in this quarantine, it's important to connect to this power center, to our core, keep us centered, grounded, and still feel our own strength. We need to connect to remind ourselves that we can't control what goes on around us or to us, but what we can control are our reactions to it. And so as we move through this practice, we're going to connect with our power center so that we can have more influence over how we react, over the happiness in our life, what affects us and what doesn't. So take a last deep inhale. Exhale fully. Now bring your hands to your heart center, and we're going to do 3 ohms to open up the practice. So slightly press your hands together, draw your shoulders back and down your back. Your spinal column is long, stretching, chin slightly in. Then as we inhale, we're going to exhale completely. Next inhale, we're going to Om. So inhale. Just stay with your eyes closed for a moment, feeling those vibrations throughout your body. And slightly drop your hands onto your knees, lift your head, and slowly open your eyes. We just ohmed through a bunch of sirens and police cars and ambulances passing, so that's it, controlling our reactions, right? Alright, so you can come up to a standing position. We're going to start by shaking a bit our bodies. So I'll put some music on. Alright, so what we do is we just come to our center of our mat, so the place where you have enough space to move around. And we're just going to start maybe flapping our arms around from side to side. Close your eyes when you do this, so that you're in your own body, not connected to what's around you. And then as you want, just start shaking however way it feels good for you. So that may be, okay, so that may be just shaking here, the arms, the knees, the legs. A bit more energy going through, connecting to our core. Okay, so feeling the abdominals here. And just going as you feel it, as it comes. There we go, this song. So continue shaking, shake it out. Everything that came before, shake it away. Shake your legs. Let's build up some heat in our body. There we go. You can take bigger movements if you want, the smaller ones. I don't know how you feel. Let's go for another minute of shaking. Shake it off. Close your eyes. Feel your body. Just go with the flow. Okay, a few last seconds, so give it your all. And slowly coming back to more or less of a still position. Your eyes closed. And just feeling here the vibrations going through your body. How did it feel? Do you feel the tingling in all of the parts? Keeping your eyes closed, being still, feeling the tingling. And slowly open your eyes. Okay, so we're going to come down to a four-legged position. So if you want to come down here to tabletop position, and throughout the practice, try to keep that connection to your core. So just feeling your navel, not necessarily contracting a lot, but being aware of it, keeping your navel in. Okay, so we want to here have shoulder blades on the back, not the shoulders up to our ears, shoulder blades on the back, straight back, and as we inhale, we're going to put the coccyx towards the sky, open our hearts towards the front, and look towards us. And as we exhale, coccyx goes towards the earth, we round the back, and we press into our hands, and we look between our legs. And let's continue like that, inhaling, opening the heart, feeling that connection to our navel, exhaling, pushing more into the hands here. And let's continue, inhale. Flowing through this movement, being aware of the sensations going through our body. And slowly come back to a tabletop position with your back straight. And now what we're going to do is, as we inhale, we're going to inhale our right leg back, so the same height as our other hip, okay? We don't want to open it up. So inhale, bring your leg back. And then now you're just going to walk your left hand forwards, and if you can't go up, bring it up. If it hurts your wrist and you're better on two hands, just stay there, right? Otherwise, bring it up. So inhale here, a few breaths. Then exhale, coming down. Be staying yourself. And then inhaling, left leg up and back. Walk the hands towards the front and inhale the hand up, looking forwards. Keeping that back straight, that hip in level with the other hip. And exhaling down. Okay? Now you can maybe just shake out your wrists and see how they feel today. Hopefully your wrists feel good. Alright, maybe do little circles to prepare them. You can bring your hand forward and straight, and then bring your left hand over your fingers and then just bend them towards yourself, okay? So we're stretching here, the wrist. And exhale, and bring the other hand straight up. Bring your right hand over the left fingers, stretch it out. And coming back. And now bringing your right hand, but not as your hand was before, just 180 degrees. So like this. Alright, so if this is intense, you can just stay here and stretch them out a bit, the wrists. And if it's good, you can start just moving a bit back. So you're stretching the back of the wrist still. But in line. So yeah, exactly. In line, okay? They have to be parallel, the hands. You don't want one that is not parallel. Stretching it out here. Coming back, going forwards, back, and then coming up. Shaking them again. Hopefully they feel looser. Now coming back down. In this position, you're going to inhale again. Bring your right leg back. Now push into both of your hands. Okay, your fingers are stretched out wide, pushing in both of your hands. Your shoulder blades are on your back. And then again, walk your left hand in front and up, if this is possible. connect to your core here to stay with your balance. Then as you inhale, you extend both your leg and your hand forward. So your hand forward and your leg back. And as you exhale, you connect. So you bring your elbow towards your knee. Exhaling. Inhaling, stretch out again. Exhaling. So 2 more times. Inhaling, up, stretch, exhale. And bring it back down. You can shake again your wrists if you need to, if you're feeling good. It's amazing. Come back down, and then now we're going to inhale, bring your left leg back, and then walk your right hand forward and up. Okay, so we don't have like straight line here going from your back all the way throughout your foot. You're pushing, extending your foot back. Inhale here, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, connecting to your core. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling up, and last one here, and then drop down. And then you're just going to walk your hands forward a bit. And from here, we're going to curl our toes, push into your hands, push back into downward facing dog position. Bending your knees first, pushing more into your hands, your index finger and your thumb. Your arms here are straight. Keep bending your knees, but push more into your hands, and then look forward and start walking forward. Walk your feet hips distance apart, parallel. And here just let your head hang and take both of your elbows into your hands. And just hang here for a moment. You can have your legs bent. That could feel really good at the beginning. So keep your legs bent and just let your lower back relax here. You can sway from side to side. Just preparing it for the practice. Or you can be still. So just stay here for a few more breaths. And then now, bring your hands to your hips, and as you inhale, inhale up, and hands down by your side. Good, so we're gonna go for a few rounds of sun salutations. So we bring our feet hip distance, parallel, let's push into the feet, stretch those toes onto your mat. Have your legs strong legs, shoulders back, open your palms out to the side. Your chin is slightly tucked in, mountain pose. Ground down, inhale, push into your feet, lift your hands up to the sky, stretch up, look up, exhale, bend your knees and bend forward. You can bring your hands onto blocks if you want, or you can just bend your legs wherever you are and just let your head hang. Now as you inhale, we're going to straighten our legs. You can bring your hands onto your blocks again, or onto your tibias, or onto the mat, look forward. Exhale, bend, let your head hang, looking between your knees. Inhaling, stretching forward, back is straight, legs are straight. Exhaling, down. Another time, inhaling up, and this time exhaling, bring your right foot back, and the knee on the floor. And from here, we just want to kind of bring both of our hands beside the foot. Stretch your fingertips wide and open your chest, okay? Sometimes we're rounded, so try to open your chest more, bringing your right hip more towards the front and your left hip more towards the back. So you have like this scissoring action going on. And now come up onto your left leg, and then inhale up, look up, connect to your navel, exhale down. Step up, we're going to go right back into downward facing dog. Again, bending the knees, lifting your heels, pushing into your hands. Your bum stretches towards the sky, and now your heels stretch towards the ground as your legs straighten. Full deep breaths here. Warming up your body. Looking forward, inhale, bring your right foot to the front of the mat, and your left heel to the ground. And once again, be sure to open your chest here. Don't let it curve. Open it up, bringing your right hip back and your left hip forward. Looking forward. 90 degrees, okay? Be sure to keep here, you get 90 degrees. And then bring your hands up. And once again, just connect here with your core. Inhale, bring it up, look up. Exhale, down. Lift and step towards the front of your mat. Bringing your hands onto your hips. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, hands down. Taking your breath, closing your eyes. And next, inhale, lift your hands towards the sky, look up. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands down or onto blocks. Inhaling, looking forward. Take your blocks. Yeah. So you have a straight back. Also inhaling, looking forward. And then as you exhale, you can bend, looking between your legs. Inhaling, continue like that a few times. See the shoulders back, back, back. That's it. And then now, inhale, look forward, exhale, left foot back now. And we're going to keep the left leg lifted. And now you're going to inhale, bring both arms up. Okay, high lunge position, both. So you want to have here your knee at 90 degrees. The back leg is lifted, shoulders back, and you're stretching towards the sky. The extension goes from the heel in the back, pushing back, but your knee in the front going forward. Inhale here, look up. Exhale, down. Bring it back into a plank position. Having a straight line running from your head to your feet. Exhale, bring your knees down. Bring your upper body down. And put your forehead onto the floor. Between the breath, take a breath. Roll your shoulders back. Top of your feet are on the ground, pushing into the ground as you inhale and look forward. Cobra, not pushing into the hands, just using here your core, connect to your core. Exhale down. Inhale, going forward and up. Exhale, going down. Next time, you can inhale, push into your hands slightly. So roll your shoulders back. Here we don't have any shoulders here. Roll your shoulders back. And then you can walk your hands a bit more forward so it's less intense on your lower back. Roll your shoulders back, look forward, happy cobra, you can smile. And then bending into your knees, roll onto your knees, and let's go back into downward facing dog. And here you can pedal one leg out. So bending one knee, straightening the other one, bending the other knee. And you can even move your shoulders a bit, seeing how does that feel. You can go into a little free flow, here, like moving a bit in the way. That works for you. Trying to connect to your core. Look forward, step your left foot forward now. And then as we inhale, lift up with stability. Connect into your core. This will help you keep you stable. So push back into that heel as you push forward into that knee. Your hip here, your right hip you can feel the opening going on as you stretch your hands up to the sky. Inhale here, maybe do a baby back bend. Exhale, plant your fingers in front and then step to the front of your mat. Hands here onto your hips, inhaling. Here we go. Okay, let's do another round. Bringing your hands together in the front of your mat, in the front of your heart, sorry. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale down. Fold, inhaling, lengthening forward. Now exhale, bring your right leg back. And once again, we're going to come up, okay? And from here, so you want to start by connecting to your core again. And you're going to inhale the arms up so they're beside your ears, but this time we're going to move our weight forward, okay? but keeping the stretch throughout your back heel. You want to come to like a diagonal line here with your body. So connect to your core with this, very strong, and you're pushing into both feet, so they're keeping you very stable. Inhale here, exhale, hands down, step back into plank, lower knees, lower all the body onto the floor. Roll your shoulders back, top of the toes, inhale, forward, looking up, exhaling down. Inhale, use that core to lift you up. Use that strength you have inside to lift you up. Exhale down. Inhale, go up. Now push into your hands if that feels good. Shoulders down, yeah. Then exhale, go back into downward facing dog. And now take a wide stance in downward facing dog. So bring both of your feet the width of the mat. Bend your knees and then push more here into your hands. So really releasing the lower back as we do this. Bending your knees, pushing into your hands, shoulders back. Breathe here. Look forward, step one foot and the other foot. Then inhale. Coming up the whole way, so you send your arms up. Exhale, back to center. Inhaling up, looking up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale now, left leg back. And you lift up, high lunge again. And let's go do the other side. So connect to your core, bend more, 90 degrees, try to bend more. Yeah, that's it. This left leg is lifted, heel pushing back, and then we'll come to a diagonal. Okay, so keeping your ears far from your shoulders, arms are straight, diagonal line, inhaling here, exhaling down, stepping back into plank position, and then exhaling, knees down, chest down. Taking a breath here, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, forward, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then looking forward, step one foot, step the other foot. And now just unroll yourself. And also just roll yourself up like this. Going slowly, letting your head be the last thing that comes up. And then just stay here for a moment. Close your eyes. How's your body feeling? If you need to catch your breath. Okay, now we're going to bring both of our feet together at the front of our mat. Now as the inhale, we're going to bend our knees down and just slide our fingers down and then up. Okay, so going to chair position. And so here you should have your arms right beside your ears, shoulders back. You want to bend, look down at your knees. Be sure that there's not one knee that's more forward than the other one. Both of your feet are together, knees pressing together as well. And your coccyx might be out. So bring your coccyx in so you protect the lower back. And then from here, try to go a bit more down. Connecting to your core, your navel, those abs that you have. Inhaling here. Then we're going to do a little movement. So as you exhale, we're going to straighten our legs and then throw our arms up in the air in the back. And then we inhale, chair pose. So it goes like inhale, exhale. And it's a bit of a strong breath, so you can make noise. Inhaling, chair pose, exhale. Bringing that force into you, that strength that you have. And then the next time you exhale, stay there with your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Open your knees, open your feet the width of the mat. Bending your knees, and now stretch your arms over your head. Interlace the fingers. Stretch it. You can move your bum down. Stretching again your lower back. Opening your shoulders. How does that feel? Then drop your hands onto your lower back. Bring them all the way down to the floor. Straighten your legs and slowly, again, unroll. Just roll yourself up. Slowly. Okay, we're going to open a bit the hips too. So we're going to take a wide stance. Bring your blocks beside each foot. Taking a wide stance, if you open your arms, your wrist should be about in line with your ankles. Yeah, we're gonna do right one first, like that. So we might want to change. Okay, pushing in more into the interior of your feet. Inhaling, opening up your arms wide. Legs are strong. Connect to your navel again. And now open your right foot to 90 degrees. And let's not unbalance the hips again, okay? Tendency to do that. So balance your hips, make them equal. Try to turn your right knee more towards the right, getting your legs super strong. And then looking towards your right finger, inhaling here, exhaling, and going down into warrior two. So you might want to readjust your position so that your knee is right over your right ankle. And you try to get, this right thigh down. Stretching, looking towards your middle right finger. And try to push more into your feet now. Feel that strength and that opening as you open your right leg to the right and your left hip here to the left. So you have this movement going here. Feel it? Yeah? Okay. Inhale, come up, straighten, lower the hands. And then turn now your left foot open towards the left. You can have your right foot in slightly. Again, realigning those hips. Inhaling, lifting it up, looking towards your left hand. Exhaling, bend in the knee. Bend in the knee. And try to bend a bit more. Not going past the 90 degrees. We're just bending more. Bring your left knee more towards the left. Yeah, opening up here. And just stay here. Push more into both of your feet. Feel it opening in your hips. Your right thigh turning towards the right and your left thigh turning towards the left. Then inhaling, coming back to center, dropping your arms. Let's put our feet parallel again. Yeah, there you go. And then let's inhale, open our arms again. Open up the right foot towards the right, 90 degrees. And now bring your block beside, go into triangle position. Inhaling here, both legs are strong, looking towards the right. And now, yeah, bring that right hip in and then go forwards, not down, go forwards as if you're going to get something at the same height. And then once you're the furthest, then you go down, wherever it goes. If it touches the block, you keep the block. If you touch your tibia and that works, you keep your tibia. If you touch the floor, you keep the floor. And if it doesn't hurt your neck and you feel comfortable, you can look up towards your left arm, see if it's aligned. Usually, we have a tendency to go more towards the back. So bring that left arm back into alignment. And look down. And then engaging your core here. Now you want to inhale and have your left hand lift you up. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands down. Good. Let's go to the other side. So now open up your left foot. Bring your right foot slightly in. Hips are leveled. Inhale, legs are strong. Be sure to see, is that leg strong? Yeah, that's it. Track that leg. And now inhaling, bringing that left hip in, going forward, 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 not down, just forward. And then bringing it down. And let it land where it feels good for you. And now feel the opening also in your lower back on the right side, that stretch here. Stretch your fingers towards the sky. And then pushing into both feet, being with your navel, your breath. Inhale, up, and back to center. It stretches here, right? Feels good. And then you can walk your feet back to the top of your mat. And just take a second here. Let's go down into child's pose, okay? Just for a second to also stretch those arms. So open your knees, the width of your mat. Bring your two big toes together to touch. Just walk your hands to the front of your mat. Drop your forehead onto the floor. And just take a few deep breaths here. Not pushing into those hands, just leaving them relaxed as they are. And feeling, okay, so since the beginning of the practice, do you connect more with your core? Or how do your arms feel? Or how is that on your legs? In your lower back? And now, just come a bit up and come onto your tabletop position. And from here, just bring your right knee to your right wrist here. And then open up your knee to the right and your right foot towards the left. So we want to go into pigeon position, all right? Contracting it, contracting, engaging it throughout your right foot so you protect the knee. And you keep here on your toes in the back. The toes are tucked. So I don't know if you guys can see it. You can definitely see it. Yeah? We're going like this. Okay, and as you inhale here, open up a bit more throughout your heart. And if it feels good, maybe some people are really far from touching, so you might want to bring a block under, that feels good. And from here, you just walk forward. If you need another block to put your forearms, otherwise you can bring the other block and drop your forehead onto the block. Not onto the floor. Drop it onto the block so that we keep everything in line today. And you can open your palms towards the ceiling, right down. And here, just try to bring your attention into your hips. Okay, so we're working into the hips in pigeon position. So you want to try to bring your left hip, again, it's a slight movement, a bit more forward as you're bringing, your right hip back as you're bringing your left hip forward. So it's like this scissor action going on here, which helps in opening the right hip. Take a few deep breaths, just relaxing into this position. It may feel really intense for some people because we're often tight throughout the hips, especially if we're sitting all day and nowadays we're sitting a lot. Yeah, super intense. So just breathe through it. Yeah, just inhale and breathe with that feeling. That's where the opening comes in. It's when you can learn to breathe with it without reacting to it. Last exhale here. Just give into the pug position. And then inhaling, slowly walking your hands back up. And going very slowly here. Just sliding that right leg back. Take a moment to feel the opening probably throughout your right hip. And just extend back into down dog for a few seconds. Wow. Feeling that difference.
Yeah.
looking forward. And now bring your left foot to your left wrist and the foot more towards the right side. Engaging that left foot to protect the knee. Once again, you can take the block, put it under your bum cheek, your left bum cheek. Toes are curled. You can open up a bit here if that feels good. And then as we exhale, we go down. Bring your block, put your forehead onto the block. And then let's connect again to the hips here. So trying to bring that right hip a bit more towards the front and that left hip back. Creating again that opening here. Relax throughout the shoulders. Palms can be facing up. Sensations are intense, just breathe through them. As you breathe through the sensations, you're opening and you're letting stuff go. Stuff that you would maybe react to before. Just let it all go. Last few breaths here. Inhale, coming slowly up. Walking your hands in, stretching it back. Bringing your arms forward and going back into downward facing dog position again. And let's go connect slightly a bit more to your core. So as you inhale, you just rock forward into this plank position. So you're pushing into both of your hands. Fingers are spread, shoulder blades onto your back. And you're stretching your heart forward, your heels back. And then as you exhale, bend throughout your knees, push back into downward facing position. And then as you inhale, look forward, come into plank. Exhale, bend throughout your knees, push back. Inhale forward. So go to your own rhythm. If you need to take a break, you just maybe move and put your knees on the floor. As you move back, that's fine. You do what feels good to you. Next time you come back into down dog, stay there. Broadening throughout the shoulders, looking forward, and stepping your left foot towards your hand. So we're in a low lunge here. Fingers beside the left foot. And now you're going to bring your block. You're going to bring it like a bit in diagonal. Maybe just right off your mat. Diagonal with that left foot. And now we're going to step the right foot lightly in. And we're going to go back into half moon position. So we've practiced this the last few classes. And this time, let's connect to our core to help us balance with it. Okay, so as we inhale, you want to put your hand onto that block and bring your right hand onto your hip. Okay, push into that left foot and now inhale with your core and your leg. Lift that right leg and open up the hip. Open up the hip here. If this feels stable, connect to your core. Keep it strong. Both legs are straight and strong. Open up your right hand towards the sky and look in front of you, if that feels comfortable. Just look in front of you. Stabilize, push into that left foot. Okay, exhale, bend into that left knee and step back and come back into your low lunge. And just step back into child's pose. Now both knees are together, bringing Your hands beside your feet and your forehead to the floor. And saying, how did that feel? Were you able to balance? Were you able to catch that strength in the center of your core? If with that balance, that strength, you felt it for a second, that's great. Let's go to the second side. So inhaling up. And come back again. And you're going to put your right foot to the beginning of the mat. The other side so you can see. In a low lunge position. So we bring the left knee up. Stretching forward. And now bring that block in diagonal. And you're going to step your left foot in slightly. Now start connecting to that right leg. Push into that foot. Bring your right hand onto the block and bring your left hand onto your hip. Start opening a bit towards the left. And now as you inhale, inhale up and bring that foot. Bring that foot up. Open up the hips. Both legs are straight. Pushing into both feet, connecting to the core, and lift your left hand up. Breathe here. Yes, you're connecting. Excellent. Then into the right leg. Go back. Yeah, we have balance. Depends on which side, eh? And then step back into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. And coming down onto your knees. Now we're going to come down onto our backs. So you can have your strap near. We're going to use it after. So we're going to start by bringing our feet close to our buns. Lying on our back, palms towards the floor. Look at your feet, be sure they're parallel, hip distance. Bring your chin slightly in, and now as we inhale, push into your feet, lift your bum, lift your coccyx, bridge pose. Exhale, bring your bum down. Inhale, lift the pelvis, up. Push more. Exhale, down. Inhale, pushing into your feet. Now, stay here, interlace your fingers underneath your back. Walk your shoulders slightly in towards your body, towards each other to open a bit more the chest. Try to relax your bum in this position by pushing more into your feet. Strength throughout the legs. Inhale here. And exhale. Down. Let your hands be beside your body. Take a breath. Let's go another time. Inhale, lift the pelvis up. Interlace your hands behind your back. Walk your shoulders in. Now when you push into both feet, put more weight into the left foot. And now bring your right foot onto your left thigh. Onto your left thigh. Okay, so you want to be like this. And now you're opening up the right knee towards the right, but still pushing into the left foot. Yeah, some more hip opening. Exhale, bring it all down. Take a break. And then next inhale, lift your pelvis again. Interlace those fingers underneath your back. Push into both feet, bring the strength into your right foot. Lift your left foot, bring it onto your right thigh, and try to bring that left knee more towards the ground. So you're opening up the hips, but still pushing into the foot. Your pelvis is not sinking towards the floor. Push up, connect to your core. And exhale, bring it all down. And extend the legs. And take your strap And just look up and see if your legs are well centered, like aligned with the rest of your body. Then lie back down and pass the strap around your right foot. Stretch it up. Take the strap in both of your hands. Keep your shoulders on the floor and stretch your right leg towards you. You're still stretching that left foot back. So you're bringing life to both of these legs. Stretching in two different directions and up. Push more into your heel, up. Now you feel it stretching towards those hamstrings, right? Yeah. And now bring both of the straps into your left hand. Open up your right arm towards the right. And now bring that right foot towards the left, using the strap. Put your left elbow onto the floor so it can support you. And try not to bend into that right leg. Okay, it will be intense. Let's try to still push into it. Inhale, come up. Now bring the straps into your right hand. Open up your left arm towards the left. And then open up the right leg towards the right. Bring in your right elbow to support you. Bring your left hand onto your left hip and bring it back down, okay? Yeah, the tendency is that your left hip will lift, so yeah, good yogis, remember. Feel that sensation in your right hip. You want opening from the right to the left. Inhaling up. Stretch it one last time towards you. And now lift your upper body. Use your core to lift your upper body and try to bring your head more towards that leg. Bring your shoulders still back. Yeah. And exhale and low go. Now let's feel the difference. Yeah, my right leg feels about 2 meters longer. So let's go stretch out that left foot, that left leg. Pass the strap around the left foot. Bring that left foot up, stretching the left leg straight. Shoulders back, shoulders onto the mat. Push that right leg into the mat. Connect to your core and try to bring the left heel more towards the ceiling. And now pass the straps into your right hand. Inhaling, exhaling, bringing your right foot to your left foot, towards the right. Stretching that left arm, and you can even look over towards your left with the twist. So support yourself with that left, with your right elbow, on the ground. Try not to bend through that leg. Just breathe through the intense sensations. Breathe through the opening. Inhale up. Pass the straps into your left hand. Bring your right hand onto your right hip. And start opening up that foot towards the left. Stretching the right hip towards the right. Your right foot pushing towards the wall in front of you. And your left foot pushing towards the left. All of these stretchings happening in different directions. Opening the hips, all connected to the hips. Breathe deeply. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it slowly down. Put your strap to the side. It's okay. And just open up your legs to towards the side. Open up your hands towards the side. And let's go down into Shavasana, closing your eyes. If you want to get a blanket, put it over you. Closing your eyes, letting everything go. We've got to the end of the practice. Let's see how your core feels, how your body feels right now. Slightly push into your shoulders, lift your head, stretch the back of the neck, and then slightly put your head back down to the floor. So you just created that length in your neck. And now push into your head, lift the shoulders, and roll the shoulders back and down. And try to feel that place where you feel length in the neck, but also that your shoulders are back. Relaxed. Start by relaxing your face, your mind. Let your body just relax now into this space that you've created. The heat you move throughout your body. Let's integrate all the things we did on the mat today into your body and mind. Relaxing your eyes, your forehead. Opening slightly the mouth so that it's not tense. Letting your tongue rest in the mouth, really relaxed. Letting your cheeks fall to one side and to the other. So your whole face and head is super relaxed. Bringing attention into your shoulders, your arms. Into your fingertips, go all the way into feeling your fingertips and letting both of your arms feel just so heavy that they're being absorbed by the earth. Feel that heaviness. Feel that heaviness in your chest, that relaxation going on. Bring your attention to your chest, to your belly, to your organs, to your core. So connect the last time to your core. Just contract it, all of your abs. And then let it go. And then just stay with this relaxed state. Bringing attention into your hips. Letting those hips open up to one side and to the other. Feeling that space that we created. Bringing your attention now to your legs, the top of your legs, to the thighs, to the knees. Those legs that work so much to get us to a place in another every day. Just let them completely relax, fall out to one side and to the other. Bring your attention into your ankles. How did they feel when balancing into certain positions today? Let your ankles relax, fall out to the side. And then bring attention all the way to your feet and your toes. Letting each little toe relax as well. From your pinky to your big toe. Now just scan your body from top to bottom, bottom to top, slowly. Just seeing if any area is still tense, so that you can go and bring your breath there and just relax it. Just let yourself be completely soft, vulnerable. Breathe deeply, keep breathing deeply and feeling this overall sensation of relaxation throughout the whole body. This is such a great sensation when we get to relax everything and we can just be in this state and feel safe and free and well. And this is why we do all that, to come back to this feeling, this feeling of well-being. So you continue your relaxation on your back. So I'm going to just get up and read you a little poem so you continue your relaxation. And today the focus was on strength and the work on the core, and hopefully you connected to that area that maybe you're very connected and maybe you're not. So try to see, how did that feel today connecting to that area? The center of your body, of your being. At the center of your body and your being lies this powerful, sacred instrument, which is the core. When worked on, it becomes stronger. Your inner power grows. However, if used negatively, this instrument can hurt and destroy many things. But when used positively, so many incredible things can happen. Strength can give us generosity. Strength can increase your compassion. Strength can help you express more love. If we truly connect to our core, to our personal inner power, to our strength, we can then gain the strength to control our negative reaction towards life and increase our positive ones. So you connect to your core to reconnect really with your true self, with who you are, with who you are as a conscious person. And so slightly start bringing some movement into your fingers, into your toes. You could start coming back to this reality here on the mat. You can slowly roll onto your right side, and once you're here, just keeping your eyes closed and bringing your right arm under your head, bringing your knees towards your chest in a fetal position on the side. You can wrap your left hand around your knees and just take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly pushing up and just keeping your eyes closed and coming to a seated position. So you can also take the cushion you had, if you had a cushion or a block at the beginning of class. Come back into the seated position with your shoulders back, your hands onto your knees. Your chin slightly tucked in, bring length into the back. And then bringing your hands to your heart. We're going to finish with 3 ohms. So if you do want to put the sound on your computer, that could be the moment so we can ohm together. Excellent. And coming back here, bring your hands towards your heart, pushing into each hand, rolling your shoulders back. And we're going to inhale and exhale fully. Then inhale for Om. Inhale. Thank you for coming to class. Namaste. Namaste.